Good morning, Mama OG.
We're going to start with Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and North Node. If you are Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, this may resonate with you. Let me go ahead and bless this place, bless this space, period. Okay, what are we listening to, spirits? All right, Archangel Michael again. This time, this is 1,111 hertz. Yeah. Yeah. Your body's calling distance, lover.
This is what I've been missing. And it really was such a life-changing.
Cool out, bro.
I
don't know what
foods, things that you can actually chew. You eat.
Even salads was a challenge. The ability to be able to just
look. I be putting people on timeout. Let me know if you need timeout. I won't even block you. I'll just kick you out the live. Turn up. Okay. I'm getting spirit ones, but just tap in without cards. This nigga just said he loves R. Kelly. Yeah. You might need a hard block. Remove from live video. Actually, because you already in my restricted jump. Yeah, we're gonna give you a little block. Yeah, you got me 50-50 fucked up. Y'all already know how I am. I don't play that. He just got kicked the fuck out. Cause what are you doing? Don't be bringing that energy into my shit, bro. He's not even here. I'm still talking shit. Anyway, definitely tapped into some Aries energy just now. If anyone doesn't know, I'm an AriesMoon, so I relate to the Aries heavily. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. I'll go ahead and take some. We are lifted, we are gifted, y protegidos siempre. Si se puede, si se puede. Thank you, God. Look, y'all know I'll be butchering names a little bit. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry. You can always correct me. I always stand corrected. You know what I'm saying? If need be. Let me skip down a little bit. Look, I had a feeling I was not gonna like the King James version of the Bible. I don't know if I'm just a little slow, but like, look, I already knew. But I don't think it's not the fact that I don't like the King James version. I think it's just maybe it's just challenging my reading comprehension right now. And with these dang names. But that's just how you learn, unfortunately. You know, just gotta trial and error. But I be butchering these names like, damn. My bad. Okay. We're gonna read Chronicles chapter 9. So all Israel were reckoned by the genealogies, and behold, they were written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah, who were carried away to Babylon for the transgression. Let's look at the word transgression. Transgression. An act that goes against a law, rule, or code of conduct. An offense. Alright, so what I'm getting for Aries energy is that either you are on the side where you have done something that was against a law, a rule, or code of conduct, or you are the quote-unquote victim of whatever happened. But I'm not getting too much of you doing this act. I also am just picking up that this might be a spiritual thing, like has to do like spiritual court. Like somebody definitely messed up the laws of the universe, laws of nature. I'm not really getting too much the laws of the United States or anything. That could be for somebody, but I'm not gonna get too deep into that because I'm not my business. Look, that law, y'all can have that, okay? I ain't gonna tap too much into that. But I feel like a spirit is saying, the Most High is saying, Jesus, the Most High is saying that I want to say be sturdy, or just be firm in your boundaries, be firm in your intentions, and be firm in where you're trying to go right now, this time. Because spiritual court is in session, and it's gonna end soon, I believe. If you felt like you were dealing with someone who was maybe doing magic against you, whether that be gossiping, doing something to anything that could mean you harm in any type of way, whether it be spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever, and you might have reacted, I could see where spirit, you probably gained like a little misdemeanor from spirit, but not to the point where it's like you're in the wrong per se, because that's just reactive abuse, you know what I'm saying? You end up reacting to whatever you dealt with from another person, place, or thing that, caused the reaction. So I'm just getting that whomever you're dealing with, person, place, or thing, whatever situation, the person on the opposite side of this is getting a felony in spirit. And if this is a real, if this is a real, I'm not saying real, but if this is not spiritual court and this is some real stuff, somebody's getting a felony. But we're gonna tap out of that, because I don't like to tap too much into that law, because that's not my business. Thank you. Yeah, I just had to kick somebody out of the live before we got here. It's also weird stuff. So that goes for everybody. Don't be on no weird stuff, okay? Because I might not be as aggressive as I used to be as far as cursing people out on this live and on this platform, but I will politely I will politely block you. I will politely, I give a lot of chances, you know what I'm saying? First you end up in the restrictions, on my DMs, it's cute, cool. And you keep doing too many offenses. I don't know what to tell you. Because that block list is she's cute. And I do unblock for petty reasons. Anybody, I'm definitely tapping into Aries energy right now. This is hilarious. If anybody doesn't know Aries, mind you, this general message is for Aries sun sign, Aries moon sign, Aries rising, and their north node, and my moon, by the way. But yeah, if anybody doesn't know Aries energy, it is, I believe, the ram, and it is the baby sign. It is the first sign of the Zodiac. Very fiery, very very fiery little sister or little brother type energy. Let me see something real quick. Ooh, things just falling on my purse. That might be for somebody. Close your purse, or close your. You got your abundance. Either your abundance is just spilling out, spirit might be saying that you might have some things on the way. Have some abundance on the way, but just calm down. You don't want your fiery energy to burn a blessing on accident, because that's on some fire starter type energy, on that on that fire starter type energy. So when Aries, for Aries, before you receive your blessings, calm down, please breathe. Yeah, confirmation, that bird just flew. That bird flew so fast outside my window. Yeah, calm down, breathe. Don't get too excited. I mean, it's okay to be in this excited energy. It's okay to be excited, because you're receiving whatever blessing it is, big or small. But just calm down a little bit. You don't want however you react to burn your blessing any type of way, or to scare off your blessing. Just breathe. Keep it cool, keep it cute, keep it player, okay? Keep it cute, chill, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm trying to see if that's all I have for my Aries. babies. That's it. Okay. I thought we were going to be doing this in order, but Spirit just jumped and told me to go to Scorpio. So that was Aries. It was just a little something. We're not doing like full hour reads on, for the signs. We're just, highlighting the main important things. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But right now we're on Scorpio. Scorpio sun, moon, and rising, and north node. The card I pulled says Underworld, so that's how I already knew that we were in Scorpio. I'm also getting, mind you, these cards are not finished, okay? So don't do me. I'm also getting that maybe Scorpio needs to start doing some breath work. I feel like your downloads are kind of coming in a little glitchy, or a little, they're not coming in as smooth as they can come in. And I feel like that's just simply because you're not breathing enough, or you're not consciously breathing, or you're not taking full breaths. There could be some Scorpios, man or woman, doesn't matter, that is still smoking on that gas, like to be on, sorry. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just know when you need to take breaks, know when you need to cool it, because we don't want to tap into, substance abuse of any kind. People swear up and down. You can't abuse marijuana, bro. You can't. Y'all be just beating up the pack, literally. And, we just need to, and I'm saying y'all, but I've experienced it. So just start respecting the herb. If you're going to keep smoking, start respecting her. Because some of y'all, we don't even like y'all for real. Because it don't even, because I'm going to type out the energy because I'm sober right now. And that's just gonna make me want to, I want a blunt. My damn self. Ooh, my light is flickering. I just pulled a card that says the frog. That could be significant for my Scorpios out there, sun, moon, and rising, and north node. A frog can be significant. Maybe those poisonous ones. That might be a spirit animal or a spirit totem for somebody. Or your ancestors are contacting you through the frog. My light is flickering like shit right now in my closet. So maybe, maybe some of y'all ancestors are trying to get y'all attention, but y'all just be so, you know how Scorpios be. I know how Scorpios be. And if anybody wants to know, I'm a Scorpio Mars and Scorpio, so I'm familiar with your energy, and plus my mother is a Scorpio. So I'm very, very familiar with Scorpio energy, Scorpiana, yeah. Yeah, but the frog might be significant for some of you guys. Tap into that frog energy. And I feel like Spirit is saying how you would tap into frog energy is literally doing the monk pose. Is that what it's called? When you're, it's like a certain squat. Like your knees are literally like leveled almost with your shoulders. I can show you guys. I do this a lot actually. And stretch that way too. You want to tap into the froggy energy, okay? So it's like this. And just move around and yeah. Okay? So if anybody wants to tap into some froggy energy, I would literally just, do some frog type stretches, frog poses, or yeah. But I love frog energy. Oh my gosh. My uncle, he calls me Little Froggy, and he calls my mom Froggy, Big Froggy, and me Little Froggy. I don't even know why he started calling us that. He started calling us that when I was really young. It's just funny. Like every time I see him, he's like Little Froggy. It's really funny. Ooh. All right. This is a message for Scorpio. It says sexism cannot live in high spirit. Sexism cannot live in high spirit. So sexism cannot live in the highest form of the Most High, like in that arena. It can't, because our goal is to integrate. Our goal is to balance. Our goal is to, embark on our journeys of allowing our divine masculine and feminine within to connect. You can't be sexist, or you can't continue to have sexist habits or sexist type of energy, because you're just doing a disservice to yourself. So if anybody's in that toxic femininity or toxic masculinity energy where it's like, oh, I hate men or I hate women, you need to get out of that. I would check that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are not better than anybody. Sit down. Okay, we are not better than anybody. We're all in our own lane. You know what I'm saying? There's room for everybody. There's room for everybody to prosper. There's room for everybody to grow. There's room for everybody to have love and get their bag. And some of y'all, not all the Scorpios, but some of y'all Scorpios are intimidated by some of maybe your counterparts, another gender. I don't like that. It better not be on no hating ass energy. I hate when, let me stop saying hate, but I don't really like when, especially when men be hating on women, and it's not justified. I don't like hate to begin with, but like, get it together, tighten up, men or women. But like, if you catch yourself in a hating ass energy, it's okay. Just acknowledge it and transmute that shit, bro. Cause what? Be so for real. And the last message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node, I'm getting the green evil eye. So if you guys want to look up what the green evil eye represents, I would. Okay, I'll look it up for you guys. Spirit's like, you're not coddling, you're just helping. Green evil eye meaning. My light is still flickering like it's OC. What do the different codes of evil eye mean? Mind you, I'm reading this from evileyefactor.com. So it says the green, where'd it go? The dark green evil eye, it garners happiness, balance in your life, freedom to pursue new ideas. So yeah, you definitely need to tap into the green evil eye, whoever I'm talking to. I'm also getting the pink evil eye for some. So the green and pink evil eye means to protect your friendships. It gives you a calming feeling, and it makes you content and relaxed. So I'm getting the red evil eye and the pink evil eye for Scorpio energy. So if you're a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, I do recommend the dark green evil eye or the pink evil eye. You can wear it or you can draw it, okay? All right, let me see what sign Spirit wants me to move on next. Taurus, jeez. Spirit would like me to move on to Taurus. Too many cookies. I'm just kidding. Taurus just got the Book of Enoch. And if anybody is aware or they are hip to the Book of Enoch, that was one of the the books that were actually taken out of the Bible, the Book of Enoch. So I don't know if maybe some of my Taurus babies need to maybe do some research on the Book of Enoch. If anybody wants to know, my Saturn is in Taurus. So I'm familiar with the Taurus energy too. And I have some Taurus family members that are really close. So Spirit is saying for Taurus, you need to watch what you're eating. We know the Taurus love the food, you know what I'm saying? I get it, but just be a little bit more mindful on that gluttony spirit. It's okay to like treat yourself and everything, but especially if you have goals, maybe of losing or gaining weight, or just having a specific goal as far as like what you want to be intaking in your body, just start to be a little bit more mindful, because Spirit is saying that it could go left real quick, and too much sugar or too much of anything is not a good thing. So Spirit is saying to balance that out. And Spirit is also giving you the light green evil eye, and this means, apparently according to this website, the light green evil eye means success with your dreams, enjoyment and contentment, and good health. Wow. Okay, I'm on the money. Don't play with me. Please don't play with me. And Spirit is saying make amends and make ends meet. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and North Node, make amends and make ends meet. That is a quote for Taurus. Make amends and make ends meet. No weapon formed shall prosper. I mean, ashe. God bless Taurus. God bless all the signs, but I don't know. I just felt the need to say that. People love to try a little Taurus, my little Taurus babies. I'm just not playing with the Taurus, man. Alright, I think we're done with the Taurus. Oh my gosh. Spirit says Sagittarius now. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Spirit is giving you the purple evil eye that you need to start working with. If for my Sagittarius, they're saying that you should be working with the purple and brown evil eye. So the purple evil eye boosts your imagination, rebalances your life, and removes obstacles. Again, that is the purple evil eye. The brown evil eye is for protection from the elements, connecting you with nature, and it gives you order and convention. Some of you guys probably are in a tad bit of some messy energy, whether that means literal messiness or maybe some social messiness or spiritual messiness, keep up with that spiritual hygiene and not just surface level, I'm also getting that some of you guys need to commune with your ancestors at this time. Yeah, some of y'all have been neglecting maybe y'all ancestor altar, or just neglecting speaking with them. Like, dang, like they miss you. Like, please be for real. And not no surface level conversation like, hey, how are you? No, like some of y'all ancestors are really trying to get down and trying to tell you some things. I'm stuttering a lot. Geez, yeah. I'm getting unrequited love for Sagittarius. I'm not saying Sagittarius because it's just, but my Sag. I'm getting unrequited love. If you guys don't know what unrequited love means, it just means love that is not in a solid foundation. So maybe you guys have to cut off some past exes or past energy, or maybe that lurking type of energy. I'm not really getting a monitor spirit, so to speak. I'm just getting lurkers, you know what I'm saying? Exes, past friends, whatever, trying to come back in. No hunching. If you hunching, make sure you hunching with a divine partner. If not, celibacy is the way, or absence, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But look, I can get you on that. I'm not gonna tell all my business, but I ain't having sex, so. Or not that type of sex. I'm having creative revelations, when I get into that zone, I try to transmute that into my creative purposes, and working out, so yeah, Spirit might be calling you guys to tap out of that energy and maybe call back in your sexual energy and your sensual energy, so you guys can be a little bit more creative this season. Because you guys don't want to be drained for the summer, bruh. So yeah. Oh, there are my glasses. Wow. Okay, some of y'all are blind as hell, actually. Spirit says if you so for some of you Sagittarius, Spirit is saying that some of y'all were wearing contacts for a while. Y'all need to take them out. Go ahead and put the glasses on, because yeah. Okay, moving on to the next sign.